Hello everybody, it's Scott here for another exciting episode on our Direwolf 20 Minecraft world. Today we're going to talk about something slightly different to the usual type of mod spotlights that we normally talk about, because obviously I love my machines and storage and whatnot. Today it's going to be something slightly smaller. It's the Chisel mod. And you're probably thinking, well, okay, that doesn't seem that exciting, but if you want to build a very, very nice, unique looking build, or like a monument or something, this mod is absolutely amazing for that. So what I'm going to do is I'll start on the simple items, our different chisels. So we've got a standard chisel, a diamond chisel, and an eye chisel. So the main difference between them that you'll find, if I can actually find them, funny enough, a chisel, is essentially just the amount of how much they last. So durability 512, 5056, and then 10,000, or was it? No, yeah, that's 10,048. And also, oh no, I think that's just it really, yeah. Attacking 5 more damage. Obviously it does a little bit of damage as well. So you're probably thinking, okay, well great, I'm going to chisel things, well what can I do with them? Right, so what you can do, I've got my chisel in my hand here. Let's see if we can actually use a better one. So what we can do is, say if we wanted to change this, so right click with that in our hand, and then we'll get an option when we click on that what we want to change it into. So if we want to say that, okay, chisel it. So now all of them are all chiseled in that. The other option being, once you've picked that, you left click on other ones which are the same type, void stone, and you can literally change it that way. So obviously that's the better one. What we can do as well, at the moment we're just chiseling a single block. As you see, there's different options: 3x3, 3x1, obviously a column, an area alike blocks, extend 10 blocks along the plane of blah, or a row. So what we can do, we'll do a 3x3 then, and then we'll left click. Boof. Obviously that's not going to change because we've already changed it. We can obviously do that again, you see. Where it's flashing is where it's going to get changed. So if we were to say, okay, actually I don't like that anymore, ruined void stone, great. So we've changed all them in the selection, but also we'll do that as well. Lovely jubbly, alright? As I said, you know, the other ones you don't have as much of a choice. Only 4 choices, and you can still change it quite easily, see. So we'll go back to what it was before. Lovely, right? So that's all well and good, but what if you want to mass produce them? So what you would use is this thing called an auto chisel. So you decide on what you want to actually change. Actually what we can do first, we'll just say, okay, actually I want dense. And just do this. And then what you do is you tend to put the diamond chisel in there and automatically change it, you see. Lovely. So as an example, if we wanted to change it to that, a panel as opposed to dent now, it should do it automatically, see. Oof. Lovely jubbly. Obviously it will use some of the durability of your diamond chisel. So you're thinking, well okay, that's great, but do I have to manually put in each one of these for it to actually do its thing? Well, no. The nice thing about this mod is and this build recipe is the fact that it does interact, say, with refined storage. So essentially what you could do is you could set it up to have this, have, as we mentioned before, an exporter coming out the network and an importer. So automatically, and obviously the exporter have only certain types of blocks, like say these dents, excuse me, and then on the importer, import anything. So what I can do is, I'll show you a very much blue Peter thing. Where is it? Come on, gotta be quick, gotta keep you guys entertained. Right, just move down here. As you see, we've got importing eye chisels, just so we don't have to worry about it breaking. Prismarine and stack upgrade, so obviously dumps whole stacks. And then we've got an importer here as well, you see, so we'll import anything. And another exporter. as well. So if we want any more of these prismarine blocks, it will automatically get pulled into that. It's all nicely automated, and it goes back into our network as well, you see. So it can be automated, and it'll make your life a lot easier if you're trying to do massive builds as well. I mean, as an example, you see these basalt blocks here, all chiseled, twisted, right? And as you can see, you're going to need thousands of them. You don't obviously have to manually chisel each one of them. And I used obviously the auto chiseler to be able to do that, which is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So that's one nice way of chiseling the items manually or auto-crafting. Now you can, with the chisel mod, you can create micro blocks. And I'm sure you guys have probably seen online these the people who've made like tanks out of these micro blocks as well. So what are micro blocks? Well, as you see, there's Chisel Bit, Chisels and Bits here. And what you can do, as you see, look, it's pretty much, well, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So about 16 by 16. So what you could essentially do is have lots of tiny little blocks on here. Isn't that great? Lovely jubbly. So you could have, obviously minus that one. Oh, so left clicking, that was my mistake, actually bites into it and creates one. Right clicking raises it. So we want to get rid of that and put that there. So we could obviously have a nice little face there, nose, and lovely jubbly. And a couple of teeth. Lovely. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So you're thinking, well, that's great. Wonderful, Scott. Wonderful. That looks lovely. A piece of artwork, you say. But what if I want that across the whole floor? And I'm going to have to do each one manually. Well, that's where these wonderful things come in. Positive Chisel Design. And you can mirror and have negative ones, but I'll just showcase the old positive Chisel Design. So you're going to need a bit of paper, a water bucket, and a lapis. So let's get one of them. And right, lovely jubbly. You see, that's already quite full. Okay. So what we're going to want to do is, now we've got that. As you can see, it's changed now. Right. So right clicking on that design will change it. So it's written. So right click to write, and then right click to place it again. Oh, no. Okay, it's gotten completely rid of that. And that as well. Okay. I wonder then. That's not helpful. So apparently it gets rid of it completely. That's rather embarrassing. That's nice. So let's see. Chisel to place or wheelmaster. Okay. So replace, impose, placement. Let's try that instead. There you go. Oops. So I completely forgot about that. So what you may need to do is go into your options and your controls, and then you're going to have to find the chisel bit, because I don't think, yeah, there you go, Chisels and Bits, because most of them, these won't be hotkeyed. So I've chosen the home button as the radial menu, and what you're going to want to do is, when you obviously selected that, you've obviously then got a choice: impose, replace, additive. So the placement one, you're going to want to place it, you see? That's quite nice. You can do it nice and quickly. So let's have a look. Impose instead. So I think that's going to go and put it underneath it, potentially. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything by the looks of it. Placement is obviously what we've just shown. Additive. Okay. Oh, God. We've just had a bit of a freeze. Maybe it puts inside it. And then I guess replace was, yep, how it was before. Oh, that's horrendous. But as you see, you can make very, very unique structures. And I think when we counted up, 16 by 16, but it's also 16 by 16 by 16, so it goes up as well. So if we were to get rid of that and start again, let's get rid of them. Let's see, let's grab another one of them. Positive Design, and Let's get some more chisel bits. Right, they're probably in here, you know. Yeah, wow. Oh, this is another thing I haven't mentioned yet. As you saw on this JEI, you've got the Chisel Bits. Now, they pretty much do all the same. They're just different colours. But the Chisel Bits bag, as you see, when you're breaking into these, even if accidentally, you're going to break all these down into single tiny bits. Very, very small bits. So you're definitely going to need a Chisel Bit bag. As you see, there's 16,367 marble bits, which is not great. It's going to completely fill up your inventory very quickly, as you see. You can condense them as well and combine them back into what they were before. So that's quite nice. So, right, let's make something pretty again. So, let's see how high we can actually go. So, right click on it. Oh, God. As you see, they need a very... Oh, I think it actually goes high, yeah. So it goes over more than one block as well. That's nice. So you can create very, very unique structures as well, if you wanted to. If you have the patience for it as well. But that's the nice thing about the... Oh, God. Having those bits of paper as well, you can essentially duplicate them as well. So essentially what you do is you create one small structure out of it. And then you just duplicate them afterwards. I don't know what I'm making here. It looks like a giant T with some horns. Lovely. So what we'll do again then, we get our positive Chisel Design. And then, oh, I wonder if that's gonna... yeah, that's annoying. Doesn't look like it does it all across, but if we then add it, so it looks like when you do your Chisel Design, it will just do it one block, and it was giving me the choice of either the below bit, which was the whole block, or what we'd actually kind of reached into. So obviously I've created some, I don't know, some weird little platforms here. So obviously to be able to cut into blocks as well, you're going to need some other types of chisels, not these ones, which obviously change whole blocks. You're going to need these small chisels, the small headed ones. And I think there we go, we've already got our little one here. So if we wanted to, we can bite into it here. So at the moment, much in the same way with these, with the actual designs, you can choose, if you hold down the the home key or whatever your hotkey was for the radial menu, you can decide single bits, lines, planes, cone planes. Oh, that'll be interesting. Same material. Let's have a look at that then. Small cube. Let's do a coned plane. So that's cutting it down that way. There's also you've got your diamond saw as well, which I think. Well, I think it cuts the actual blocks themselves. So that, although has a lot of reach, these are just some of the actual blocks you can basically have the fun of changing into. One of my favourites are these anti-blocks. So I'll just quickly show them. Get rid of those. Let's do that. You right. Let's create some anti-blocks. Now, the nice thing about anti-blocks is they're very, very bright. Very bright indeed. So you can create some very nice kind of industrial or futuristic looking build from this as well. And in much of the same way as we did before, we'll get the old chisel and right click on it, and you can see we can select that one and all these different colours as well. So we've got, like, say, red. So we can chisel that all. Boop, boop, boop. And you see that we'll remove the border if they're connected with each other as well, which is quite nice. Let's have a look at this water stone next, I think, because some of them, some of the other blocks are animated as well, which is very, very, very nice. Let's have a look at the twisted as well. Let's say do the ornate ones. So I'm not going to go too much into the different looking blocks, guys, because you'll be able to have a quick look at it yourselves and try and test things with certain designs and certain looks on how you want to build your base. As a nice little example here, this was pretty much all chiseled stuff, as you see here. Chisel factory blocks, nether bricks. I think these are chiseled glowstone factory blocks as well. And as you said, you know, you've got some chiseled factory blocks here, manufacturing, and they're all animated as well. You see, so you've got like literally 5 different pages of all these different types of blocks. I mean, you can also do iron bars as well, which is very nice. Some funky little rainbow ways. How do you actually build that? Let's see. Future blocks. Let's have a look at some future blocks, shall we? Let's do that. Right. Very nice. Look at that. That looks funky, doesn't it? Let's place some of them there. Isn't that pretty cool? Very nice. Right. I think on that note, guys, that's all that's left to show. It's obviously down to you for your creativity, eh? So if you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and until next time, see you later, guys. Bye.